Okay, Habibis, welcome back. Another week, another video. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about the price predictions and what I think that Bitcoin is gonna be doing coming into 2026. We are almost in the end of the year. I had a lot of people asking me, hey, should I sell now? We got a dip recently, shall I buy, etc. So let's get into it. So first of all, I want to start by talking about my last video, ZERA, formerly known as Monopoly Money. I actually made the video a couple of days before and then I released it and we saw a massive price pump just the day before I released the video, but my theory, it was in fact correct. So we see that I made a video 2 days before, around 20 million market cap. Go check it out here, maybe here. And as we saw, the price pump crazy. So I was talking about it at around, I think 18 million market cap, around this price range, and literally 2 days after it pumped to 40 million once again. I think it's the second time that does it. I think almost all-time high, maybe all-time high, and then now we see sideline price movement going up, which is awesome. So let's go back into the video of what we'll be talking today. Also, don't forget to follow me on X. I actually posted about the video, amazing engagement as usual. So let's actually start by looking at the price of Bitcoin in the past, whatever, 5-6 years. So obviously what I'm gonna tell you today are some metrics. These are not hard facts. You have to think about it. Anything can happen. Trump can come out, make a fuss about X, Y, and Z. So anything that can happen. So these are just prediction, and remember that past history does not need to repeat itself. But if we base on the last 2 cycles that happened, I think we could have a good look of what may happen in the future. So at the moment, we are looking at around 100K market cap. If we saw the past month, I'm still not sure what the hell happened, honestly. Of course, we had in the beginning of October the fiasco that, Trump Jr. had to make a quick $100 million. So Trump, again, what I talked about in the last video on Friday, hey, we're gonna be doing raise taxes on China, and then, and then on Sunday it was like, ha, I'm joking. And, obviously Trump Jr. made a quick 100 million on those insider trading. But aside from that, I don't really see anything in the market that's happening at the moment to, for this basically 125 that was beginning of the month to 100K. We are seeing basically a 20, almost 20% down on the market. That's why I'm kind of hopeful about it. I have a lot of friends that were a bit panicking in the past couple of weeks, but I asked them like, hey, what's going on? And there wasn't really any reason. So I think if there is no reason, probably capitulation on the market, some manipulation as well as usual. And a lot of the times when the price dumps so hard without any reason, it means that we are gonna be seeing a massive pump because they manipulate the market to push the price down, get a lot of long liquidated, then buy the price down when it's low, and then pump it like hell. So let's actually look at what I generally look at in this kind of chart when I'm looking at the indicators for the future market predictions. So one thing that we can look at here is that at the Puell multiple, Puell, which basically means the revenue that the Bitcoin miners make mining Bitcoin. So when this revenue is low, it means that the Bitcoin price is low, therefore you should buy, and when it's high, then you should sell, right? Obviously, the higher this multiple or chart goes, the more miners get back into the market because they actually become profitable, and generally the price pumps way higher. So we see 2 main lines. One is the green one down here, and one is the red one down up there. So the green means buy and the red means sell. The other very, very important thing is the Pi cycle indicator, which indicates two things. Oops, sorry about that. Indicates two things. One is the 111 DMA, and the other more important is the 350 DMA. So generally, what we are looking at is when the 350 DMA, when the price of the Bitcoin crosses the 350 DMA, generally this means hard sell. And this is because the 350 DMA, so daily moving average, or the average, let's say, of the Bitcoin, it crosses the current price. And this generally means a very strong sell indicator. So we can look at, literally, we can look at the past cycles. We saw the top in 2014 that it crossed really hard. Then obviously the top at 2018, again, really hard crossing. And then we also saw it, as everybody remember, in 2021. 2021, it was a bit different because, we saw in 2021 in January, which is actually when I got and made my first big money in crypto. But at that time, I remember that the price basically dropped like crazy. But we do remember in November, December, it was the top. So again, we can perfectly see here that it started the euphoria phase in around October. I mean, it wasn't really December realistically, but like November, December, it started euphoria, and it lasted a couple of months, and the price went down big time. So at the moment, we do see that we are well under it still. The price of Bitcoin have been fluctuating, but have been fairly flat. I mean, we haven't really seen Bitcoin under 100K for a while now, which is pretty good, and it fluctuates between 100K and 125K. So, and the final thing that I look at is the daily rainbow chart, which is basically a chart that was made by this guy that it represents the prediction of the Bitcoin price in the long run. He has been changed a couple of times in the past, but this is the final algorithm, let's say, and so far it has been very, very consistent. So we come back to the same thing. We see that the top was around 2021, strong sell in the red. We see it in 2013 exploded basically, and the same in 2017, 18. So at the moment we are still very, very low. I don't think that the rainbow chart, it actually makes sense anymore, mainly because it does showcase as Bitcoin going to 1 million, and that, I'm telling you, that's not going to happen. If we see a euphoria phase this year, probably we'll see the top around 150, 160, but I don't know, like probably in our lifetime we will see it in, 15, 20 years, but I really don't think that now we are going to see even remotely close to 200K Bitcoin in this bull market. So for that, we will need to wait a bit longer. So to sum up, a lot of people are asking, like, what are we thinking of on the price? What should I do? What should I buy? Obviously, everything depends on your risk tolerance. At the moment, I'm holding. And when I see Bitcoin going under 100K, I'm not really invested in Bitcoin, but it shows the whole market. When I see Bitcoin under 100K, or I see those that want to buy, like ZERA, for example, going under 20 million, Solana going under 150, 130, I'm definitely a buy situation. Again, if we take a look at the past years though, I mean, not probably, but in the past cycles, it lasted around 3 years. So the top should be this winter, but who knows? Ideally and hopefully we won't see the top until next year, since I haven't really seen any kind of like super crazy spike on the price, aside from Bitcoin going 120. The euphoria phase that I've seen in the last cycles, I have not seen it yet. And it's pretty clear you will see Bitcoin going from 100K to like 130 in a week, and then 150, and then 160, and you're like, oh damn, I'm missing out. And that's exactly when you need to sell. So thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, all this YouTube jargon. Follow me on X, and have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.